Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video inside of my world. Been a little while, I know. Basically, I just lost a little bit of motivation, but I am ready to come back into things. So, yeah, today we're going to be building something, and I've came up with a pretty cool thing that I want to build, which hopefully should be extremely handy, and I will get into that right now. So, basically, I'm all by myself, by the way. There's no one else here. The reason for that is because I want to build something that I think will help. So some of you may know I've had my world for 10 years now, which is a pretty long time. Like I only started like this series like last year, but in terms of like having this world, I've actually had it for over 10 years now. And so like the world's kind of looked the same like ever since I made it. It does look slightly different because I moved to Bedrock previously compared to what I previously was on. But I'm ready for a change. There's one thing I want to try try be the question and get. And oh, I've just realised I don't have any wood to make some ladders, so let's just quickly make a bunch of these. Oh, maybe there'll be a crafting tab in the house I can use. Yeah, we're going on top of the house to build whatever we're building today. So basically, I want to try and get ray tracing. I think it's about time, and I just think that my world should hopefully look pretty nice with it on. But the problem is I can't just say I want it on and then for it to just appear. Basically, I need to have some sort of like machine that can help me with getting ray tracing, and I've come up with quite a ingenious, I've got to say, mechanism that will hopefully allow me to have ray tracing on both at day and at night. Is that crafted? Oh, I feel like this house, like there's just not, yeah, like the one thing that I want, I just can't find. Here we go. All I wanted was to make some ladders, and I couldn't even find where they were. Right, let's just go and let's just start going on top of the house. There is a reason we're going on top of the house, and you will see why in a little bit. So yeah, if you don't know what ray tracing is, just for you that don't know, it's basically shaders for the PC, but it's a little bit smarter than shaders. Like shaders is a lot of trickery, where basically like it kind of tricks your eyes into thinking it looks real, but it's actually just like changing graphics. Whilst ray tracing actually like calculates the light and bases areas off of like different things. So it's actually a little bit smarter than ray tracing and a little bit more realistic. So that's kind of the reason why I've wanted ray tracing for a little while, but I think that now is the other time to actually do it. So this is where we're building, kind of directly on top of my bedroom. Oh god, the jungle cob is like hanging off of the HVA's balcony. Oh, there we go. He sorted himself out. So we actually have to dig away these half slabs because like I don't want the machine to be floating. So I will go into more depth what the machine is going to be, but basically let me kind of explain what we are mainly going to be using today. I've just realised I don't have any dirt, and I actually need dirt for this machine, so I will have to go down and grab some dirt in a second, just because of the fact that yeah, I don't have any, and it's quite important. So basically, we're going to be using sunflowers, and sunflowers are actually something that I haven't really played a lot with in Minecraft. Like, I think it's because like flowers in general are quite boring. Like, I guess except for like wither roses, where they actually hurt you. But when you place on a sunflower, the cool thing about sunflowers is they always face the same way, and the reason why is because sunflowers actually track the sun. They actually face the same direction as the sun, and that is actually how real life sunflowers work. The reason why they're so big and yellow and why they're always like facing different directions is because sunflowers will actually change their face. Not change their face, but they'll move with the sun, so they're always facing the sun. And I swear, like, is this just me? But I swear that sunflowers in Minecraft used to tilt their heads based on where the sun was. But for some reason, I actually looked it up. It said they only ever face east, so that must be east, I guess. Which means if that's east, that must be north. That's south. That's west. Little fun fact about geography in Minecraft. But yeah, basically, like, I just think that sunflowers are pretty cool, and so basically the way of how this machine is going to work is there's going to be a sunflower, which is going to be in the very middle of the machine, and then every time the sun is out, the sunflower is going to take all of the rays from the sun, and because sunflowers kind of change direction based on, the orientation of the sun, it means that the sun is literally going to be getting traced. It means that literally this machine is tracing the sun's rays. I told you this was going to be a very daft machine. So, right, let's get building. So we need some different coloured concrete. I decided to go with like sunflower colours, as well as just like some green and some white, just because the floor was made out of quartz, because that's what the roof of my bedroom is. So yeah, so pretty much in the very middle of this machine, and I don't think this is going to be very annoying for those of you who like everything OCD-ish, a bit like me, but this machine isn't going to be in the middle. I'm sorry, it's just my house as a double middle, so I'm afraid if you're one of those OCD mad people like me, then I'm afraid that this is just the way that the machine's going to go. So you can see that the sunflower is actually facing that way, and the reason why I decided to build it kind of like on top of the house is because I actually couldn't have any buildings in front of it. Like, I did think about building it maybe in like one of these awkward little patches. I think there's one down here somewhere where I was thinking of building it. I think there's one somewhere here. There's like a little patch here, and I was thinking about building it there. But then I realised that there's a lot of buildings, which means that the sun wouldn't actually be tracked by the sunflower because it would get blocked by the other buildings. So basically, for that reason, I thought that we'd build it quite high up. And this way then, no matter which way the sun is, the sunflower will track it. And then the way of how it's going to import the sun that it gets is from a observer block. And this is not working out very nicely, is it? There we go. So basically, that observer block will face that way. And then now we actually need to add some other things. So a daylight sensor will come into play. So will those. We've got some stripped and some wood as well as some bamboo and mangrove, just because that's what like most of my house is made from. So just in case, I thought they might come in handy. So let's go make some of these. So I'm not sure, but I think if I just put a redstone torch there, will that turn it off? Oh, it does. Okay. You just thought that like I would have known that. That's actually a really, really quick pulse actually. So that is absolutely fine. And then basically we're then going to need some lamps as well. So let's make some redstone lamps. I'm not actually too sure where they are. Here they are. So let's just go and let's just make like a bunch of these. So right, let's have a think. So basically I want it to be that these will go across and then will basically turn on the lamps, and the lamps will basically mark when the machine is being powered. So let's just go and just make like a bunch more of this this redstone, and then let's just go and let's just start filling in some of this. Oh, there we go. That looks pretty nice. Let's just do this side as well. And then these lamps can then just go like to the side. So you can see that at the moment the machine is on, but like basically when the sun gets like unpowered, it will turn them off and then turn it back on. So that's pretty much how it's going to work. At the front we're going to use a little bit of green just to kind of like hide the redstone a little bit. just so then this way it's not just like completely on show. The reason I went for green is because of the green stem that the sunflowers have. So I thought doing green would make a lot of sense. Let's get rid of the corners maybe. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Right, I fell in, but that doesn't really matter because I can just like dig my way out. There we go. Yeah, let's get rid of Actually, no, let's keep those ones. And then let's just put like that going there. There we go. So basically, the sunflower, it will to get the sun rays, it will then put it into this observer block. The observer is watching the sun take all of its sun. And then basically, then once it does that, it will keep activating the lamps to basically mean that the sun is being stored. The plan is by the end of the video to have this working. So basically, the machine should. So basically, it should turn nighttime, and then so the plan is that the way that the machine should work is it won't do anything now, but the plan is that when it becomes nighttime, it should basically like store all of the sun that it's got from the previous night, and then in the daytime, the next daytime, that is when it should hopefully activate the machine if we've done it 100% right. So basically, this is going to go like this, and then we're actually going to make some half slabs. And where did I put my crafting table? Here it is. So let's just make some of this some of these quartz slabs. Once again, I went for quartz just because like that's what a good majority of this is made from, and I thought that using quartz would just make a lot more sense since like the majority of the roof is made of quartz. So let's just kind of just put these going the entire way around like that. I might actually be able to possibly change this up. Like if I did I'm not actually if I did redstone there, would that activate it? No. Okay, so it does have to be like directly behind the observer block. But you know what? That's okay. We can keep this redstone torch here. So then I'll tell you what, to decorate, let's just put like let's do that. There we go. I did like do the machine. I didn't really plan like too much how the machine was going to look. So I thought that we'd do that in the video. I thought that would be more fun. So there we go. This is pretty much all of this done. We can keep like the outside here. I might actually just to make it look the same, just dig this row of oak slabs away, and actually then I can add these ones back in. I think is a nice idea. So let's just add these back in. So yeah, so this is how the machine's going to work. So basically, the sunflower is going to track the sun, and is basically, if we've done it right, should hopefully detect everything. I might add like a little bit more yellow. I'm just thinking that like I've probably added a bit too much green. So let's just do like maybe like the 3 blocks on every side. We can just include some yellow. I think will look quite nice. So let's just do like some. I might actually do some yellow like that for these. Oh, that looks nice. And then there we go. Just to make it look a little bit more colourful. And even though this thing is going to be pretty well lit up, I don't want like too many mobs to spawn. So let's just go and let's just add one of these in. And then the last thing I wanted to add in was a daylight sensor. And basically the daylight sensor is what's going to store all of the sun. But yeah, so the daylight sensor, that is what's going to store all of the sun that gets collected from the sunflower, and that's how it's going to work at night time as well. So we're pretty much done. Like that was really quick build actually. That took almost no time at all. I might add in some torches there just to kind of try and light this thing up as much as we can. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to cut ahead until it's night time, and then hopefully by the morning, if the machine has worked, we should be able to have our rays being traced. But I guess we will see in the morning. So yeah, so I'm going to have a very long. I'm going to have a very long wait until it is night time. Right then, that was a very long wait. Like that was Oh my god, that was a ridiculously long way. Basically, I was just waiting for it to become perfectly nighttime. So, can we see the machine? Oh, we can't. What about if I... Oh, I forgot that... can we say... Oh, there we go. You can just about see if we jump on there. So, the plan is to, if this has worked, and if we've done all of the redstone correctly, when we wake up in the morning, our rays should be getting traced. But I guess we'll see. And let's just hope and pray and hope everything is going to go okay. Right, it is now the morning of... Whoa! Okay, this looks... It looks like it's worked. Oh, great. Look at this. Oh, and we're all shiny. Oh my god, the water's very, very, very clear. Look at that. That's my disco room, I think, or my games room, whatever that it's called. Look at the wood, how it just glows. Okay, so it looks like the ray tracing machine has worked beautifully. So yeah, this is how things are going to be from now on. It's going to be me playing in a world that has now got ray tracing. I hope that you have all been inspired by my machine. Go and build one yourself, see if it works, but make sure you do all the redstone right. But this is how things are going to be from now on. Who knows? Maybe one day I will have enough of this and I will turn off the ray tracer machine. But for now, this is how things are going to be. So let me know if you like it. Let me know if you don't. I do not mind a little bit of criticism. So, yeah, that is pretty much everything to do with this video. In the next video, we will be back and building a new game. And I'm looking forward to the next game. The next game is going to be, it's going to be fun. I'm telling you. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. And I will see you all at some point.